And good Wednesday afternoon coming up on 2 o'clock with this live weather update from Channel 3 Eyewitness News. I'm meteorologist Mark Dixon in the Early Warning Forecast Center, wanting to bring you up to date with the very latest on Winter Storm Agatha, our early warning pinpoint Doppler. We've got zoomed out showing that we have quite a myriad of precipitation across southern New England. Some heavy snow just off to our northwest, but here in Connecticut, mainly a mix of sleet and freezing rain, and it's coming down quite heavy in some towns, especially across central Connecticut. Rain down in through the southeastern corner of the state where the 395 corridor meets up with 95, and then very light precipitation now falling over New Haven, but this will likely be filling back in as we head through the next 30 minutes to the next hour or so. I mentioned the rain in southeastern Connecticut. Yes, rain, liquid precipitation falling because temperatures there have warmed well above freezing. Now 36 in Norwich, 37 in Groton. You can see these temperatures changing live on our Sleepy's Pinpoint WeatherNet, but still in the upper teens and lower 20s for the rest of the state. So we have some warmer air aloft, but then is falling into that colder air and then causing that precipitation to refreeze, and that's why we're seeing the sleet and freezing rain across a majority of the state, that wintry mix that is really starting to pile up out there, creating some treacherous driving conditions and also reducing visibilities. The winds have been up out of the north, I should say, at times gusting to over 50 miles an hour. In fact, a 56-mile-an-hour wind gust reported in southeastern Connecticut. As we check out our view of Groton from New London, the wind there quite visible with the flag there blowing in the wind. And in Waterbury, overlooking things there, the roads just thick with the slushy ice and as well the sleet accumulation throughout the Brass City, and that is a very common scene. And here in New Haven, normally we're showing you the green in the Elm City, but instead we have ice and well, just that snow sticking to the camera lens. So really not much to see from our city cam in New Haven, yet that camera shot still telling quite a picture. And in downtown Hartford, showing Columbus Street and State Street and Columbus Boulevard, the very slow moving traffic. If you do have to go out and about it all this afternoon, keep it very slow and keep lots of distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. The visibility is down to less than a mile for a good part of the state right now. And you can see the center of the circulation now moving very near Long Island. It's an area of low pressure that's going to continue to intensify as it lifts off to the north and northeast. And the back side of that is going to pull in some much colder air. So we are looking for a bit of a transition back over to some snow. It's going to be a fairly quick transition before it begins to wind down later on this evening. So we're still calling for a little bit of a wintry mix, moderately heavy at times for the next several hours before a quick transition to snow occurs on the back side of this area of low pressure. And then it's going to turn even windier and even colder as we go into the overnight hours tonight. Want to bring you up to date again with the very latest with our weather alert, a winter storm warning for portions of inland, northern, and western Connecticut, and then the ice storm warning for the coastal part of the state with the exception of southern New London County and then also eastern Connecticut under that ice storm warning as well. We'll be tracking the very latest. We have all of the closings that you need at the bottom of the screen, and we'll have as well everything you need to know online at WFSB.com. Eyewitness News Now streaming there, also through digital channel 33.3, and we'll have updates every 30 minutes through the course of the afternoon here on Channel 3 Eyewitness News, and we'll have complete team coverage tonight starting on Eyewitness News at 5. In the meantime, I'm Mark Dixon from the Early Warning Forecast Center.